I asked him days ago if I should prepare a list of Academy winners.
Yeah, but anytime I ask for something, you don't do it.
And then 10 minutes before he wants us to start, hey, babe, you want to make a list of Academy Award-winning movies?
I mean, this movie swept across the boards.
Yeah.
I forgot it swept across the boards.
Yeah, it won like 11 Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Whenever she was defending herself. What is that?
Hold on.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought World War III started.
I started taking off my headphones. Like,
oh, shit, here it goes.
Oh, my God.
During the podcast.
Is it nominated for Best Picture?
No,
it's been snubbed.
No nominations, bro.
It's been snubbed.
No, not.
Wait a minute. It has to be nominated for special
It has
effects.
been snubbed.
Nothing?
Not even
Nothing.
costume design.
Nothing.
It's beautiful.
Nothing.
Costume was
That's just wrong.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 97th Annual Academy Awards. Thank you. Oh wait, no, sorry guys, wrong party place event. Wrong event. Welcome to Real Talk. I'm Dark, everybody. We're your host, Ryan Gregory, keeps it real about life and yeah, life film. Woo! I threw myself off with that opening there, guys.
It is the 37th annual Real Talk, though.
Yeah, 37th episode. Yeah. Got Bill Conklin back in the studio with us, guys.
Hello.
We're going to talk, obviously, the Oscars, the Academy Awards, Holly Weird, and...
as long as somebody slaps somebody this year...
Uh-oh.
You know,
is somebody going to slap somebody on this podcast?
Hey, keep my name's wife...
Anyways.
All right, take two.
Anyway, moving on. We're going to talk the Academy Awards, past and present, films that won, films nominated, people, actors, or films itself that may have gotten snubbed from winning that were nominated, or even films themselves that just were not nominated. Like, right off the bat, I'm going to throw my boy Jake Gyllenhaal out there because he was so poorly snubbed, not even nominated for Prisoners or Nightcrawler or Stronger. What the fudge?
Nightcrawler was really good,
Come on.
too.
Yeah.
Come on.
I liked it a lot.
The performance in Nightcrawler, guys.
It was pretty crazy.
He lost, and what's crazy is he lost that weight, and it wasn't even a part of the character. The director didn't ask for it, nothing. He lost the weight, and then he showed up on set, and everybody was like, "Are you okay?" He was like, "Yeah, let's do this." And that was the character, and I thought he killed it. And obviously, even if he didn't win, he deserved to be nominated for that performance, and he was completely snubbed. I should have looked up who he was up against, but yeah. So let's go into that, everybody. We got some movies out here. I grabbed just randomly. I own more, but I just grabbed some randomly off the shelf of movies here that we can talk about.
Here's something interesting for you. Okay.
What?
So I got a list of the very first award winners.
Oh, here we go.
And
Sarah's got a bad angle. She can't see
Let's hear it, baby.
Underworld won for Best Story. Charlie Chaplin won the Academy Honorary Award. Warner Brothers won the Academy Honorary Award. Joseph Farnham won Best Title Writing for The Red Mill.
I've heard of The Red Mill. Rory
Pomeroy won Best Engineering Effects for Wings. Best Unique and Artistic Production was Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans. Don't even know what that is, but okay.
Sounds interesting.
Tempest won Best Production Design. Emil Jannings won Best Actor for The Last Command. And then it cuts off with...
The Underworld, that's not the vampire werewolf Underworld,
Think
right?
so.
No.
It's not?
Okay. Yeah, because when you said Underworld, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like,
Which I also own.
I just want to go back to the year that Nightcrawler came out and the films that got nominated, or the actors that got nominated, because Jake Gyllenhaal, like I said, was snubbed. Michael Keaton for Birdman was nominated. Eddie Redmayne for Theory of Everything. Benedict Cumberbatch for Imitation Game. Bradley Cooper for American Sniper, and Steve Carell for Foxcatcher. I would have easily have dumped Benedict Cumberbatch for Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in Nightcrawler. Nothing against Benedict. But,
I was about to say, wow.
But Michael Keaton won that for Birdman, though.
he was good.
He was freaking awesome,
excellent,
phenomenal. I forgot to grab that movie. I just realized it's not up here. But hey,
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one either.
You never seen Birdman?
No,
dude.
I
And you know what's
something I should have seen though.
You know what's so great about that film? I don't remember if it won Best Editing or not, but the editing in it was phenomenal because it looks like it wasn't edited because you're following the characters like a one camera the whole film. Like there's no cuts.
Yeah.
but obviously that there's camera tricks where like they might pan or somebody might cross frame where they can cut, and then start over if they messed up or continue on, and then they cut that together. Wow. So I mean, the editing was seamless. So I don't remember if Birdman won that or not. You got me over here. I think we got technology, but I just hate to be talking and then go to my phone and then we have some dead air or whatever.
Yeah. But no, I'm thinking I might have like caught like maybe clips of it. It might have been on a streaming service and I might have seen it, but
it was
been
really
so long
good.
ago.
It was very, very good. Yeah, Birdman nominations. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Cinematography, Original Screenplay, which it won all 4 of those. Or no, I guess Michael Keaton didn't win Best Actor that year. Oh, it was Eddie Redmayne for the Stephen Hawking film. I think that was the one who won it. Or was it Bradley Cooper? I don't remember. But it got
American Psycho was pretty good.
It was nominated for Best Editing. It didn't win, but yeah, it was nominated. So yeah, it deserved it because the editing in it was freaking phenomenal. But yeah.
Where's the one movie I wanted to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about 3 Billboards?
Mm-hmm.
Look for the one that's unwrapped. Look for the one that's unwrapped.
That movie
I think it's over here.
No.
Where's
was
the unwrapped
so
one?
rough. We had to
Here it
take
is.
3 breaks.
Here it is. Yeah, we took 3 breaks, and we loved it so much we wanted to own it. But
as you can tell, it is still.
we wanted to own it to support it, but we have not watched it since.
It's
'cause that's so
excellent.
rough.
It
is
is
a great
hard.
film, wasn't it?
Somebody told me about it. It's like,
What?
yeah, it didn't really hit me. And then when I saw it, it's like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that one was a big one.
Pretty.
Most of the movies now that's nominated, I haven't heard of them. And I'm on the A list with the AMC A list, so I can see up to like 3 movies a week.
Yeah.
So 12 movies a month. I watched almost every movie that's come out, whether I liked it or not. I just went because why not?
Yeah.
Right.
And most of the movies that they're naming, it's like, what is that? I've never even heard of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like every once in a while there'll be a movie. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I saw that. That's good. But most of them I've never even heard of. So where are they coming up with these? You know,
It did win Best Actress and Best Actor, Sam Rockwell and Frances McDormand. Rightfully so.
Oh my
they
gosh,
were both
that
incredible.
movie.
Sam Rockwell, I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely deserving. It did win. It didn't win Best Picture at the Academy Awards, but it did win Best Picture at the Golden Globes.
You wanna know another good movie that Sam Rockwell was in?
Green Mile.
Exactly.
Dude, I just watched that movie not too long ago.
Yeah. We watched
because
it
I found it on
not too long ago.
Blu-ray
Excellent.
for $8 at Dollar General.
that's one of my favorite movies.
Oh man, freaking
so good.
Michael Clark Duncan, God rest his soul, man. That
He
was one
was
incredible
amazing.
actor, dude.
He was amazing.
Phenomenal in
That was
it.
one incredible actor. All right, let me pull up the awards here for
and
Green Mile.
when you look
I
at
liked
the
him.
cast, and that
Oh,
whole-
star-studded.
yeah,
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
like you had Tom Hanks, Michael Clark Duncan, you had Sam Rockwell, you had oh man, there's so many to name.
Yeah, there's so many.
And
There's
it's
so
like,
many in
dude.
that movie. It was so good. I absolutely
And like
loved that.
some of them weren't even big back then.
No, yeah.
And it's like you go back and you're like, oh yeah, I know who that is.
I think
know who
maybe
that-
for the time, Tom Hanks was probably the biggest name.
Probably.
yeah.
I didn't know about Michael Clark Duncan before
I don't
then.
think they won
I'm sure
it,
he
but
done
it-
some other
Well,
things, but I didn't
no.
know him before
Yeah.
then.
No,
I don't
that-
think
this,
I don't
wow.
think he won it, but it was Best Picture nominated and Best Actor nominated in a supporting role for Michael Clark Duncan.
That was actually
he should have won that.
that was actually his first role. Do you know what he actually did before that? He was a bodyguard for Tupac,
Really?
That's dope.
and
I
and
saw him
guys
in
like
Tim
that.
Burton's Planet of the Apes, and he was great in that.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah. He was the big gorilla. Says they did a turnaround. Says, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty human." They did a turnaround when he reached up and grabbed him. "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty human."
That's so cool.
But that was Michael Clark Duncan playing the gorilla.
I'll
in-
have to check that out. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Tim Burton movie. Yeah.
I love the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes.
I
He
did too,
well.
and it got a lot of heat. A lot of
did do
people
really
hated
good.
it, but I liked it.
But you know who liked it? Charlton Heston liked it.
Yeah,
So that's all that mattered.
I thought it was funny that he was the keeper of the guns.
Lord of the Rings is one of our favorites.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, Ryan just bought me the extended editions because I exclusively will watch the extended editions. He's bought me like the regular versions, which I absolutely love. They are upstairs. But this year he got me the extended editions, and I'm so
I love
pumped.
the extended editions.
Love it.
Lord of the Rings, That's a perfect, perfect storytelling, perfect cinematography, but it also has a very, unique message. If you want to lose weight, go find a fucking ring and walk around for 300 miles and you lose weight. And then throw the damn thing in the fire.
There's so much more than that, though.
With these extended versions,
Look at Sarah's face.
with these extended versions,
It's like almost, how
sometimes
dare you.
it doesn't really add to the story. But there's a lot of times when there's some pieces that are put in there
Oh, yeah.
that is
Yes.
really important and really brings it
Yes.
all together. And
Well, because
explains
a lot of it is the forming relationship between Legolas and Gimli.
right.
If you don't see the extended editions, you're going to think, well, this is just a,
In that room where they're at
Yeah.
the table where they're eating or
Sure.
something, is that where you're where they're at the big table and they're sitting around eating? All that had been added into
Yeah.
the.
Legolas drinking.
Yep, the drinking
That
game we
was-
played with Gimli.
Yes.
See, what I thought
That was the part of the extended.
there was an episode of Big Bang Theory where they're talking about how they're going to watch, and I'm like, there is no extended version because this was 10 years ago or so. They hadn't come up with the extended version yet, and I'm like, but that would be cool.
Does yours have a chapter thing where, like mine, you can read along, like it'll have the chapter name, and it'll say added scene, so you can see exactly which scenes were added.
I haven't opened it yet because I just got it for Christmas.
Okay.
So we haven't sat and watched it just yet. So I will let you know.
Yeah, because mine's it'll actually show you this was an added scene or this is an extension.
cool.
And it's really cool.
So that year
That's
of
pretty nice.
Green Mile, the 2000s Academy Awards, the winner of Best Supporting Actor was Michael Caine in A Cider House Rules. But the nominees, they were up against Tom Cruise from Magnolia, Michael Clark Duncan, Green Mile, Jude Law, Talented Mr. Ripley, and Haley Joel Osment from Sixth Sense.
I like
He
it.
was
cool.
excellent.
Yes.
That still remains one of my very favorite scary movies.
I've got to point out something here. You ever notice when we're doing this, we'll be talking about something, and then from our conversation 10 minutes ago, this is what I learned.
I'm trying to
Well,
keep it
'cause
on
he
the
was just
Academy
looking up
Awards,
stuff.
and I'm
I just-
searching it,
I was
researching
just
it.
filling
One
the
of these
noise.
days, have you ever seen the big podcasts like
Joe Rogan or something?
well, yeah, Joe Rogan, stuff like that, where they can say something and they got people behind the scenes and they pull it up for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And just-
the host shouldn't even be doing this.
I was just filling the noise. But I do
You're
want
good,
to
you're
add,
good.
it has been so long that I've seen the theatrical versions. I don't remember what scenes. I don't remember all of the scenes that were added.
Which is fun because it's like watching it brand new all over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
That's a good point.
It's like we were talking about Dances with Wolves earlier. I love all the added, and it was a long movie to begin with, but
Oh, yeah.
it was just
I need
the
to see
added
it.
scenes were excellent. I'll bring it. I'll bring it for you. It's so good.
I think one of the longest movies that did win the Academy Award for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, cinematography, all that was Braveheart. Because that was close to like 5 hours.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
another
movie.
one I haven't
Beast
seen.
of
I love
Southern Wild.
Braveheart.
Have you seen
Yeah.
this one?
I haven't seen that.
This was a great independent film.
I
Great independent film.
think I might have seen. I'm not sure.
It's great.
I don't think I've
But
seen that.
Braveheart, it was so long that this is back when
Beautiful.
there was no DVDs or anything.
Yeah.
That it came out on two
VHSs.
Two VHSs. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man,
Hateful
The
Eight.
Hateful Eight was really good.
Titanic
Yeah.
came out too.
Hateful Eight, everybody.
Tarantino.
Yep.
Super good.
I don't remember if it won anything, but it was nominated for just supporting actress, original score, and cinematography.
Well, there's a thing on the front that says
told you, it says-
2015 Academy Award nominations. So they
what I
got
just
the
said.
nominations. Well, you
Imagine-
said that you weren't sure.
Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus only nominated for 2 Academy Awards. Unfortunately, not Best Actor from Heath Ledger, but not even from Johnny Depp, Colin Farrell, or Jude Law. But it was nominated for art direction and costume design, which I forget if it won or not. But Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus was Heath Ledger's final film.
Yep.
The Joker was his final finished film. But Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus was his final film in the works. He finished all of his live action scenes, in case anybody didn't know. And then he passed away during their 2 weeks time off. And then when they came back and filmed everything, well, it took them a while to even come back or decide if they were even going to finish the film or have to reshoot it or what they were going to do. They were able to save his performance, thankfully, by bringing in Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell, who, by the way, did not take a single penny for this.
Yeah.
They donated
Yeah.
it to his daughter.
Yep. I was just getting ready to mention that.
Yeah,
All of them did.
and so they worked to finish out his legacy. And so anytime he went through this mirror, he came out looking like somebody else. And I mean, these 3 actors, I mean, especially Johnny Depp, there's a couple times I'm like, Is that Heath? No, that's Johnny. It's a fantastic film.
So
Yeah.
they worked it out so that
Yes, so his final
Have you not
performance is
seen
on
it?
screen.
no.
It's good.
dude.
It's good.
It's a good one.
I thought it was really cool that they all did that for free and gave the money to Michelle Williams and her daughter. Which, by the way,
I'm too scared to see that one.
I was dragged to see this by my stinking ex because she was a musical person.
I loved it, and let me tell you something. I'm not a big fan of musicals,
This
so
one's
for
pretty
me to
good.
watch this and really enjoy it,
It's just also hard
I
for me to get
really
musicals
liked it.
when like the entire time they're just like, "How are you? I don't feel good today. Oh, I'm so
see, and
sorry.
I don't like. That's
hard
why
to-
I don't like musicals.
I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute."
So
I don't like that.
and
but
I
this
understand
is-
it's
this
art because I
really
get
told
people
story.
like it. You know what I mean? It's not
I
our
like
art,
a
but
good musical, and I have introduced you to musicals that you like.
no, I love
Repo
Repo,
the Genetic Opera is
great
a
one.
This was-
perfect one.
this
If you
was
have not
nominated
seen
for-
it, you would love it.
this was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. I know it won Golden Globe
It
Best
was
Picture.
it was really good. Wicked. I enjoyed Wicked.
I have not. I'm not a big Aria Grande fan.
Titanic.
I wasn't a big fan of hers either, but the movie, she was actually really good in it.
I heard,
a
but
movie Sarah's only watched once.
I have
'cause
only
it's so
watched.
sad.
I have a thing with sad movies. That's why I'm
sad.
afraid to watch Les Mis because I know it's sad.
she only
He
watched it to see
tricked me.
Kate
Oh yeah, I
Winslet.
tricked her with Bridget
He
Terabithia.
tricked me with Bridge of Terabithia. He was like, "Oh, you got to see this. It's such a good movie." And I was like, "Okay,
it
well,
is a
what's it
good
about?" And he goes,
movie.
"These kids just have this imagination world." So I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll check it out." My brain went to Spiderwick Chronicles. So
Nope.
we watch it, and as soon as that scene happens, I look at him, and he's just
His explanation of kids with imagination. It kind of reminded me of that movie on Netflix we were talking about the other day, Zach and the
Whiplash
Purple
was
Crayon.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I know it didn't win Best Picture, but I'm pretty sure it got Best Editing and maybe Sound Design.
that movie was good.
Whiplash.
Honestly, that was way better than Drumline, and Drumline
yeah.
got a bigger like.
Did it?
Whiplash. What year did Whiplash come out?
1964.
Oh shit!
Idiot.
Where was that?
No, it was like 2017.
2015.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say Ryan
So-
introduced me to that, and we got together in 2017.
Yeah.
So
Let me pull up the 2016 records here. Let's see what we got.
I mean, hey, it was pretty close, though. You know, that's in 2017. I still say, speaking of J.K. Simmons, one of his best roles lately is
Oh, I forgot to grab the
Red
Revenant.
One.
The
Oh,
Revenant.
The Revenant. That's a good one.
Yes.
Honestly, that's probably my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah.
role.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one?
The Revenant.
The Revenant.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was good.
That was such a good one.
With the
it's
bear.
between, it's between that and
That's crazy.
I thought he did really good in Shutter Island too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Shutter
Yeah.
Island was such a
You
good movie.
understood it.
Yeah,
Have
my
you read the
Lord.
book? I don't know how many book readers are here. Are you a book reader?
Oh, yeah.
Have you read Shutter Island?
No, but I'd like to.
It's so good, and actually, they did a great job
Yeah.
with the movie book recreate.
Yeah.
It was almost perfect.
he was really good in that movie.
Another
Yeah.
good one, another good book to movie remake, like creation. Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
It is almost exactly like the book
Yep.
too. It was
Sometimes
so
I'm
good.
very disappointed. Like we were talking about Kubrick's
Yes.
The Shining was nothing at all like
Horrible.
the book.
Did you-
And I love the
Horrible.
book.
Did you hear they're making a sequel?
They already did, you
Yeah.
dingus.
No,
It's not
McGregor.
asleep.
No. Somebody. They just announced it yesterday. Apparently, they're making another one.
Yeah, they're making another sequel to Doctor Sleep, but it's not a true sequel.
Whiplash did win Best Editing and Sound Mixing, and I forgot to give Nightcrawler credit because it did get nominated for Original Screenplay, the only award, but it didn't win. It did get nominated
Hey,
for Original Screenplay.
it got something.
So at least it got nominated, recognized for its story. But my boy Jake, man, hey. Anyway, moving on from Jake. I
Has
can hear all
anybody
day.
seen The Brutalist?
I have not seen that yet, but I saw that
No,
was
that's not
nominated.
that movie's 3 hours and 35
for this-
minutes. And it comes with an intermission.
Oh.
And they're showing it with an intermission.
okay.
I haven't even seen the trailer to it, I don't think.
I don't think
You know
I've heard
why
of it.
that is, right? Because these damn kids are so lazy nowadays. They can't sit through a 3-hour movie because
I should split them up in little 10-second TikTok shorts.
I gotta be on my phone.
A Netflix miniseries.
Yeah.
People will binge a Netflix
where each
miniseries.
episode's 10
Yeah.
second
You know,
TikTok
two,
videos.
2 hours in the movie. Oh my God, my phone with TikTok just sold for $5 million because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I will tell you though, I just kind of going back to like binging miniseries. I know like technically, well, Squid Games is only going to have one more season, and I do love that they do set it up. I was telling Ryan, I was like, I'm going to make this one stretch out. So I just finished it the other day, and actually the last 15 minutes had my anxiety so high I had to stop it and wait until another day to finish the last 15 minutes.
I want to see that so bad.
So
Good.
I'll help you with that. So that's kind of like how the last episode for the part 2 of Cobra Kai was, because I'm just like, holy shit! I'm like, how are you good? What are they
new Karate Kid movie coming out too.
What are they going to do in
remake.
part 3?
Yeah.
Well, I found out in part 3 that's how they're going to introduce Jackie Chan into it.
Sweet.
To tie into the movie, and I'm like. Because I'm like, dude, that was nuts. Like, I'm not going to spoil it because somebody hasn't seen it because he's a crybaby, you know.
Oh, shut up.
But-
Messed up Mr. Miyagi.
But, like,
Mr. Miyagi.
Did you even mention that your Lord of the Rings Return of the King got Best Picture? I mean, come on now.
Well, we talked about it, but then you intermitted with your
Yeah.
stuff. So.
oh, look,
My
it's
boy
Ryan's
Jake.
favorite movie.
My boy Jake.
Brokeback Mountain.
Dude, Brokeback Mountain, whatever you want to say about gay people or not, this is a beautiful love story through and through, regardless of it being a boy and girl, or boy and boy, which it is.
Hey.
It's a beautiful, beautiful love story.
I
Really,
knew that was
really
gonna
well
be
done.
sad.
with
That's why I
Jake
waited so
Gyllenhaal
long.
and Heath
Jake
Ledger.
Gyllenhaal played the woman in that relationship. We all know it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh no, for sure, man. I forget what I know it was it says 3 Academy Awards. Oh, it won Best Director that year. I don't know if it won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Where was that one?
I knew that one was going to be a sad one, so I waited to watch it. But Ryan ended up showing me.
Yeah, no, freaking Brokeback Mountain. Argo, fuck yourself.
Hey,
Remember that
hey,
joke?
Come on.
That's a good one.
Argo, fuck yourself.
I thought we had a discussion about that, man.
I'm pretty sure this was Best Picture that year, wasn't it? Didn't Argo win Best Picture?
I think so.
Pretty sure it was
Ben
Best
Affleck.
Picture.
That's
It was good.
And
Your son is not falling asleep.
no,
right
but
here,
your
rock and roll.
husband won't watch his mouth either.
You got American Hustle.
The fighter's
We're definitely
good.
gonna talk about the fighter. I'm gonna bring these up.
Go
here.
to
Hey,
sleep.
you know what was another good Jake Gyllenhaal film that I'm surprised you didn't mention?
What?
Was it Southpaw? Was the name of it?
Southpaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't that get? He didn't
I'm
get
like,
nominated for
yeah.
that one either. The F.
I'm like, I know the name. I'm like, I know the what's that? And I'm like, Southpaw.
A really good boxing movie.
Yeah.
This one here I want to bring up because I know Sarah's gonna talk smack on Forrest Gump.
One of my top 10
I-
favorite movies. I love Forrest Gump.
1995.
It's boring.
Oh, hold on. Hey, here's
1995's Best Picture up against Four Weddings and a Funeral,
my new best friend.
Quiz Show, Shawshank Redemption, and Pulp Fiction.
Hey, Sarah, would
this
you
is
like to
the
hear
winner.
something crazy? So, in the book, they didn't put this in the movie, and I'm so glad they didn't because that would have made it even dumber.
It even won visual effects.
He apparently was an astronaut and a World Wrestling Federation champion. Whoever wrote the book wrote some of the most outlandish shit I've ever heard of.
That's the magic of movies, guys. You do anything and be anybody. Come on now. And it won Best Visual
Could
Effects.
you picture Tom
Like
Hanks?
a box of chocolates.
Exactly.
Could you picture
Could I
Tom
have
Hanks
some
wrestling and Lieutenant Dan as his manager?
Well, guess what? It wasn't in the damn movie. Now was it?
But it was in the book.
See, I was just, I
don't
mean,
give
I've
a
got that
fuck about
movie
the
sitting
book.
out at home right now, getting ready to rewatch it because it's been so long since I watched it. That's how much I love that movie. and I normally don't love anything slow. I'm more of a sci-fi horror kind of guy.
Yeah.
Some comedy thrown in there every once in a while.
at
And
least-
so that's normally not my type
Hey,
of movie. So
least
for me to
Pulp
fall in
Fiction
love with it as
won.
much as I did,
Bill,
it's
At
like,
least Pulp Fiction won Best
You're into
Original
sci-fi and
Screenplay.
comedies. Are you
Fiction?
talking about movies or are you
Nice.
talking about your marriages?
Best Original Screenplay, baby. Alright, so
The first one was sci-fi, the other
The
one was
Fighter. When
comedy.
did The Fighter come out? When did that come out, bro?
I'm so mean.
What year was The Fighter?
The Fighter was like,
Damn.
that
no
was,
way.
that was a long time
way.
ago. What was that, like
So that
2012? I think. The
Yeah, so
Fighter
that
was
would
like,
have been. That would have been 2011 Academy
oh,
Awards.
jeez, that was 2010?
you know, we were talking about Leonardo
Um,
DiCaprio, and my dad did not like him at all because the first thing he saw him in was like Titanic and where he's a young kid and stuff. And so he didn't. It took The Revenant for my dad to
Really?
say he can act. That's when my dad to turn completely around and said, Okay, I like him now, but he did not like him like through Titanic. He was always like the young punk kid, you know.
Yeah.
He's in there because of his looks, you know. They needed a cute guy.
I absolutely
Didn't care for him.
I absolutely love The Fighter, and Christian Bale won Best Supporting Actor
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
Do you know who had to talk Leonardo into doing Titanic? Paul Rudd.
Really?
Paul Rudd's dad was on the production team, and he goes, do I do this? It's something about Titanic and da da da. And Paul goes, do it. Didn't tell him why, just told him do it, and he did.
That year,
That's cool.
Inception took visual effects,
That was
sound
another-
mixing,
Oh, that was a good one.
sound mixing, sound
Inception.
editing, and visual effects.
Now
Toy Story 3, I think, won Best Animated that year.
This one
Best
right
Picture
here.
went to King's Speech against
I
Fighter,
haven't seen it.
Inception, 127 Hours, Toy Story 3, True Grit, Winter's Bone, Social Network, and King's Speech ends up taking it, which I was actually disappointed that year.
King's
I don't
Speech.
think King's Speech, I think it was good, but I definitely would have preferred, especially even The Fighter over that. Even Black Swan, 127 Hours was done really well, so I would have took any three of those over King's Speech that year, I think. What do you guys think? No Country for Old Men, yes!
phenomenal
You see that?
movie.
What year was
And
that?
it seems to me, usually the ones that get the best pictures, usually the ones that I don't really, it's like, that I find boring. Didn't
that old.
Chariots of Fire, didn't that get best picture when it came out? Chariots
Yeah,
of Fire.
that was surprising.
And I'm looking at that, you know, and it's like, but most of the movies that they do are these real artsy, fartsy kind of
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
that they get best picture, and that's why most of the pictures I've seen this year have been fun movies. But I've seen almost all of them. But the ones that are up for nominations are movies I've never heard of, and they're usually the artsy kind of thing. Now, Substance, I saw. Substance was great.
I've heard mixed reviews about Substance.
I loved it. Demi Moore got the Golden Globe, and
Yeah.
I think she's going to be nominated for an
I
Oscar
think
for
she
this.
is.
And she
I
was
know
excellent.
Substance got
It was
nominated for
really
I
good.
think it got nominated for Best Picture, didn't it?
I think so.
And
I think it got
director?
the nod for best
Well,
picture.
it's also
too.
the guy who did Parasite, which won actually Best Director and
We
Picture
still need to see that.
that 1 year. I forget what year that was, but that won. So I got high hopes for it for sure.
Substance is great.
2000s.
And I've
Little
heard
It was
nothing-
either
I've heard nothing
2017 or
but
18.
Great things, so I do want to check it out.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem did win for actor in supporting role in that band.
There's-
Daniel Day-Lewis
all
was-
four of them are right there.
Daniel
It tells you.
Day-Lewis was the winner for There Will Be Blood. I don't think I grabbed that one, but he did win that one
Dude,
that year.
Daniel Day-Lewis is a really
Dude, he's
he's
retired
a-
now. He's done. I brought
Really
Lincoln
good.
up here. This Lincoln's down here. He performed Lincoln. I'm pretty sure he
Did
even
he?
won Best Actor on Lincoln too.
yeah. And
Sweet.
then when he did Gangs in New York with Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio,
I got that
That's
one.
over here.
Yeah,
that was
Right there,
that was
buddy.
such
Great-
a phenomenal
great
movie.
film.
right there, baby. Gangs
Like,
in New York.
yeah,
Gangs
like-
in New York.
That's
Yeah,
when I
that was
really,
good.
that's when I
10.
really became a fan of Daniel Day-Lewis.
10 Academy Award nominations,
Damn.
including Best
And
Picture.
I think they won 7.
What year was that one? See, now you got me checking
2000
everything out.
2004? Or
Stop it, sleep.
maybe earlier? It was early 2000s, I know that much.
Oh, it's not giving me a year on the back of this thing.
Hold on. I'll tell you
not good.
exactly.
Hey, give me a year and I can look up the nominations.
Hey, can we talk about my favorite one that's over there?
Yes.
Do you know which one I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, The Whale.
Life of Kate.
Oh, whale.
No Country
The
for Old
Whale.
Men also won Best
Oh, the
Direct-
whale.
Sorry, hold on.
That
It did win Best Picture that year.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men. That's what I wanted to grab that.
Before
We're good.
before we go into hers,
What
Gangs in New
year?
York was 02.
02, so that
02.
would have been 2003's. And that Academy, The Whale.
Yes. Beautiful.
Brendan
love
Fraser's freaking comeback of the year. What was his standing ovation at the Cannes? At the premiere for like
Yeah.
everybody at the film festival. What was it, like
For-
12, 15 minutes?
It
standing
was
ovation?
it
That's
was
crazy.
a
I mean,
long
they
time.
just clapped. I mean, that's what they said, like straight.
It was a beautiful moment,
Beautiful
and there's
comeback.
literally nobody on the planet that deserved it more.
no
Yeah.
man. Brendan Fraser's performance was out of this world, and then he
Was that the
I
same
knew-
year that the guy that was up for Elvis? Is that the same year?
I can't remember if it
know.
was or not.
Because
But-
he was very
Yeah.
well deserving too, because
Yeah.
he became Elvis. When
Yeah,
you were
he
watching
did really
this,
good.
you
He's a really
thought,
good
"This
actor,
is Elvis."
anyways.
Yeah.
I was very nervous because usually if you win if a movie wins Golden Globe for like Best Picture, or if an actor wins Best Actor at the Golden Globes, most of the time they don't win it at the Academy Awards. Like it's something else, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I was, because when he won the Golden Globe for Best Actor, I was like, oh shoot, that means he's not going to get the Academy Award. And then the
No,
Academy
he
Award
got the
night, he won
Academy
that
too.
too. I was like, I was hoping and praying,
That's
man.
awesome.
I was like, he deserves it. And I was so happy for
He's
that
my man. Fun
Um,
fact, he's my
how are
very
you-
first love.
How are you over here talking about it? And you ain't even go.
Nobody handed it to
Sorry.
me.
Did you
TJ.
see Brendan Fraser in the what was that? The TV series, sci-fi TV series, the
Oh, it was the Doom Squad.
Doom Squad. I've got
I've not
all
watched
4
that yet.
seasons of the Doom Squad. He is so different in that.
You don't know it's him.
You don't know
You
it's
don't know it's him. If you didn't know it
this
was
is
him,
not
you
the
wouldn't
same
know.
guy. This is not George of the Jungle. This is not the guy from the Mummy. It's like
What about-
this is a
I know,
rough.
I know this is separated from Academy Awards because they weren't nominated. But what about Encino Man or George of the Jungle? I mean, come on, now.
George. That's why I say George.
George of the Jungle.
Doomsday, the Doom Patrol is nothing at all. I mean, don't let your kids watch it.
So I have 3 top favorite Brendan Fraser movies. My first one, obviously, The Mummy.
yeah.
Fantastic. I have literally grown up on the movie. That's actually my very first Brendan Fraser movie. That's where I fell in love with him. My second one would be Bedazzled,
Yeah, that was good.
because that was such a good one. And then my third one is a lesser known one, because this was the movie that was made on his way out of Hollywood, and it is called Inkheart.
Yep.
Yes,
That's a good movie.
She introduced me to that.
I don't
Which is a
think
very
I
good
saw
film.
that.
Oh, that was a
It
very
is
good movie.
so perfect.
Somebody said it was a ripoff of the Page Master, and I'm like, no,
Not even close. Not even
Yeah,
close.
I'm like, no,
Not even
I preferred
close.
it over the Page Master.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Page Master is classic.
So just
But-
going,
But I'm gonna say a fourth Brendan Fraser movie that you didn't, that has always been one of my favorites. Blast from the Past.
that's a good one
Blast
too
from
with
the Past.
freaking Alicia Silverstone. Where
I don't know if
his,
I've seen
So
that. I don't
So
think
he
I've seen that.
was born.
I'm gonna have to see that.
He was born in a bomb shelter.
Oh
and
yeah, where he plays Adam.
and he comes
Yeah.
out.
Yes,
it's
yes,
like
yes,
Adam
yes,
and
yes,
Eve
yes.
almost. Yeah. Well, I think actually her name is Eve.
Yeah,
I forgot
her name
that.
is Eve.
I thought it was
Isn't
called.
it?
I thought it was called Adam and Eve.
No,
So
no. It might have been like an alternate title,
Adam and
maybe
Eve,
for a
not
working
Adam and
title or
Steve.
something. But
Yeah.
no, yeah.
No, that was such a phenomenal movie.
it was a really
Because
it was funny.
it was Christopher Walken was on point.
Good.
When isn't Christopher Walken on point?
He goes,
Going.
speaking of Christopher Walken, a duck walks into a pharmacy. He asks the pharmacist, "Hey, can I get some lip balm?" And the pharmacist says, "Well, will this be cash or card?" He goes, "Put it on my bill." I'm like, such a dad joke.
Going back to Gangs of New York, because I looked that up. It unfortunately, I don't think it won anything I was going through. It didn't win. Daniel Day-Lewis didn't win Best Actor. Didn't
Go
win
to
Best
sleep
Picture.
before I whoop their butt.
All right, I will.
People are going to be watching this and they're like, "Who is he yelling at?"
But fun fact.
Sorry,
that
I'm still
year-
full-time mom.
That year in the same 2003 Academy Awards, that was the same year that Eminem won for "Lose Yourself" in Best Original Song.
Oh, really?
And he didn't
they
even
wow.
go. He didn't even go because he was like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna win.
It was up against Frida,
That's
the Wild Gangs
I
of New
can't blame him
York,
for
and
that
Chicago.
logic. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
And it
I
won.
wouldn't think.
Well,
I
he's the
wouldn't
same
think all
person.
that
Have you ever
stuff.
heard that story where he had to call and ask his manager if he could afford a watch?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Zero
he had
Dark 30?
no idea what his net worth was.
Assassination of Osama bin Laden.
I saw that. I don't remember a lot about it, but I saw it.
Oh my god.
It was good, but I don't remember a lot
About
about it.
Silver Linings Playbook.
That I loved.
Hated it.
You hated it? Let me
Hated
tell you
it.
something. I have
She
a friend.
win. Yeah, she
Now,
did win Best Actress.
let me say something about this movie. I have a good friend. He's bipolar. He said this movie is his life. He said this is his movie. He loves this movie because it is his life.
Why are you
Yeah.
lying? I never told you that.
And that, different.
I mean, geez, I know I'm bipolar, but damn.
He took me to go see this movie, saying this movie, it explains him more than any movie out there. He said it's so real and so perfect, and it's funny. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It's just a great movie. But I guess I looked at it differently, knowing my
Yeah.
friend and him telling me how this was his life.
Honestly, the best scene of the movie, though, that I will have to give it credit for because it was really great, was whenever she was defending herself. What is that?
What is going
Hold
on?
on. Sorry.
I thought World War III started.
Should I start taking out my headphones? Like,
I said, oh shit, here it goes.
Oh my
During the
god.
podcast,
It's
abandoned posts.
His heart is
bad timing.
racing.
I didn't know.
it's time to give my cat her medicine. She's gonna have to wait.
Oh, Jesus.
She's at home.
Let me turn this off. I think I just hit snooze. So in about 7 minutes, you hear it again.
But no, my favorite part was whenever she was defending herself in their kitchen, and she was going over all the times that their football team had won and what they were doing.
Oh, yeah.
That part was hilarious.
And then the
that
World War
part was
III
really
alarm
good.
went off, scaring the shit out of everybody.
He said his wife. He saw it with his wife. His wife kept saying, "That's you, that's you, John. That's you, that's you." Through the whole movie, every time the guy would do something, "That's you." And so that's when he took me to go see it, and I said, "Yeah, Mike, it's or John." I said, "Yeah, that's you."
Oh, what was A Star Is Born. Didn't that win something?
I won a lot of things.
I think so,
Best
yeah.
original song.
It was good.
And the remake and the original one, best.
Yeah.
I believe it was best motion picture, best original song. Best,
I really liked Shallow.
Best actor, supporting actor. Because
Lady Gaga, did she win it?
She won best either best actor or best supporting actress.
Yeah, I want to say her speech was pretty.
Dang, nah, dude. They got nominated for Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Picture, Supporting Actor, Adapted Screenplay, Cinematography, and Sound Mixing. Not even original song, and none of them won.
Really?
Bummer.
Yeah.
Well, it's a remake though. It's a remake
Yeah.
of a movie that's already been done. So I'm surprised it might be done good, but I just
never
can't see
mind.
it getting nominations for a movie that's
Oh.
already been done.
He's wrong.
Never mind, I did win Best Original Song.
I know. I was going to say I
Sorry.
knew it won
It
something
wasn't
because I
showing, it was
remember
just
Lady
showing the
Gaga
nominations.
making a speech.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know she won something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew.
That's kind of bad though that I didn't even have to look that up, and I knew it at least won best original song.
You are an idiot, so I'm surprised.
Well, you want to know what really
She
sold
won
me
3
with
awards.
her was
Oh,
late
that's
there.
not the
I don't remember
Academy,
what
though.
we were watching.
All
But
3
Lady
awards for the
Gaga.
song in different.
Okay.
Yeah, different places.
Lady Gaga was singing with Julie Andrews, and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, this girl can really sing. Like, why doesn't she do more stuff like this? And then a couple years later, A Star Is Born, and I'm like,
Yeah.
there. See, I'm like,
Stars Born and Dutch Ryan Gregory.
Real quick, have you guys been to the Alamo yet in St. Louis?
In St.
not
Louis.
yet.
They have
Alamo's
one in St.
awesome.
Louis.
Really?
They
That's
have
where
a-
we went and seen the whale.
They have a very strict no texting, no talking policy, and if you do, you are out.
That's
no
why you are
warnings,
out. That's
no
why.
nothing, because the signs and the previews before the movie's warning you are your warnings.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So if you break those rules, you out.
We've been to 2 Alamos. We went to one in
Kansas
Kansas
City?
City
For us.
because whenever we moved to Jefferson
was
City,
us.
I got a job, and that's where they were training me.
That's where we saw us.
Yep, we saw us, and then we went and seen the whale at the Alamo in St.
were
Louis.
you guys
I
fun?
have to check it out. I've never.
No.
I didn't.
You got. I mean,
drove
you guys
past
saw
it.
each other, so I
No.
mean, were you at least fun?
No.
No.
It was such a good movie. We went with actually the people that I was training with.
Now, what's different about the Alamo
Ryan,
than
that's pretty
other?
mighty whitey,
So it's
dude.
really just their zero tolerance, no talking, texting being disruptive at all in them. And then they have
That's legit, bro.
food service.
Yeah.
They'll come straight out to you.
That's what
But
I love
what's
about
cool-
And they have awesome wings.
But
If you're a
what's cool-
wing guy,
See, the food service
No,
to
listen
me
to this.
that could be disturbing
No,
to me. Like
it's
if you're
not.
sitting,
Dude,
but
they-
if
do
somebody-
it so
say
well.
they're
Bro.
delivering food and they're walking in
Hey,
front of you.
Listen to this. Have you ever
Trust
seen? Have you ever seen Mr. Deeds?
Who?
You ever seen Mr. Deeds? Adam Sandler, Mr. Deeds.
I know where you're going. with
Mr.
this.
Deeds.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds. Remember the
Oh,
guy? Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember his butler?
Yeah.
I'm very, very sneaky, sir. That's them.
that is
They're ninjas.
You actually write
You're
down
literally
your
watching-
order on
yeah.
this little card,
You don't really
and that's
talk
what
to
you
them.
slip to
No.
them. They
don't ever
do
talk.
not speak.
Nah,
But dude, you're sitting there. You're sitting there, and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Here's your food." You're just like, "Where'd they come?
So
Where'd they
uh,
go?
Literally.
So
Literally.
over at the edge in
Come and
Dublin,
go."
They dress in all black. Everything is
Yeah.
all black.
Dude,
There's
bro, they are
nothing
ninjas, I'm
reflective
telling
at
you.
all.
So-
It's honestly,
telling you.
it's
That's crazy.
at
you
Great
won't.
experience,
You
great
don't know they're
experience.
there until they're on you.
at the edge
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Well,
Dublin.
all theaters should have stricter policy.
That's what I
They
think.
really should. They
Oh,
really should.
yeah.
Why'd you flip
But
the
the
rules upside
Alamo
down?
is very strict.
So
honestly fantastic
Yeah.
experience.
So,
Fantastic
over-
experience. And they show a lot of like they show some like big time
How's that
movies.
feel?
But yeah, fuck you.
Oh, after dark.
But they have a lot of like those more indie type films.
Huh,
So
that's
it's
kind of cool.
it's honestly it's an
Um,
amazing experience. It's worth the money. It is a little bit costly, but it is 100% worth
You,
it.
you
Better
talk-
check it out sometime.
You're talking about
have
the
to.
way they do their food service. The Edge of
Lincoln,
Lobo,
baby.
they wear all
Honest
black,
Dave.
but they take your order before you go into the theater, and then they're very quiet. They're very and they'll like they'll tap you on the shoulder and then they'll hand it to you, and then
See,
boom.
they don't even do that. They slip it in front of you and then they roll out.
and
You
like
don't even,
they have
you do not
they have
interact.
dining trays there for you to put your food on, and
Wow.
I don't even know what that is.
Moonrise Kingdom, anybody?
What a
I
cast.
think you showed me
I
that
never
one.
heard of this, but what a cast.
You
That's a
showed me that
huge
one, didn't you?
cast.
How did I
Bill
not
Murray.
ever
Never
Sure.
heard of this.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a good one.
It's by Wes Anderson. Or Wes Anderson.
Moonrise. I've never heard of that movie,
That's
but
so
look
good.
at all the stars in there.
Oh, yeah.
Mad Max is
Minari,
good.
Yeah.
Minari then?
Oh yeah, I like all the
The
Mad
Furiosa one
Academy
You know,
came out
like
pretty good.
I haven't seen it. It's on my
It's
to
on-
watch
I
list.
gotta
saw
say
it on
though,
Minari.
Life of
It's
Cake
on
is really good.
Max right now.
Oh shit, it's
All
pretty
right.
good. Chris Hemsworth.
I brought this one too because Sarah's got
Really
a
good point.
Dude,
I brought this one too because Sarah's got some shit to say about this one.
Life,
She
Life
did
of
not-
Cake, man. That's
Boring.
some great
She did
videos.
not
Dude,
like
it's
Life of
boring.
Pi. It was a really good movie.
Awful.
they named that
But you like,
wrong.
but it's beautiful
Slow.
to look at, though.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boring.
I think I loved it so much because I saw it in IMAX 3D, so it really
dude,
just
but they named it wrong though.
Boring.
It should have been named Pie is Life.
man, you
Pies
think
like-
you got
Should've
great
called
taste
Life
in
of Boring.
movies. Yeah, you think you got great taste in movies.
I'm a little
You should-
disappointed in
Life of
Ryan
boring.
Dude, I
What?
struggled to stay awake. I was like,
because
Liar.
Ryan did not bring down a specific movie that I thought he
Dude,
would bring.
I just grabbed and went. I grabbed
He
and went.
did
I didn't
not
prep
br-
for this.
Yeah, he did not bring down Oppenheimer.
I offered to
did.
prepare
I
a
did
list
forget
a long
about
time
it.
ago.
Shut up. I forgot that was nominated.
It won too.
You know,
Hey,
listeners,
Hey,
Ryan, I asked him days ago if I should prepare a list
Yes.
of Academy winners
Yeah,
and
anytime I ask
things.
you to do something, you don't
And
do
then
it.
he says,
Spotlight.
"Oh no, honey, Bill's gonna be there. We'll be just fine." So I said, "Okay."
yeah.
Yeah, but anytime I ask you
And
something, you don't do
then,
it.
and then 10 minutes before he wants us to start, hey babe, you want to make a list of Academy Award winning movies?
So,
Should have done it too.
So when we went and seen when we went and seen Brave the Dark, I said, "Dude, do I still need to make my list for this?" He goes, "Nah, man, Bill's got it." And Bill's like,
The fuck?
"Yeah." He's like, "I got the list for what?" And he goes,
Keep your voice down,
"The
DJ.
Academy Awards, for the podcast." He goes, "Oh, yeah, okay."
Okay.
I'm like, "All right, there you go."
Another movie that I thought was terrible and shouldn't have won was Shape of Water.
Yes,
Never seen it.
Did it win best?
I was right. And I was really torn
Yeah.
because I love Brendan Fraser, but Austin
I know
Butler
Cillian
as
won.
Elvis was up against
Oh, yeah,
Brendan
Christopher
Fraser.
Nolan.
That was the one time I was
Best
really
director, best
torn
picture, best
because
actor.
he was so
Yeah.
perfect.
Did forget
in
Oppenheimer.
Elvis.
Yeah,
Guys,
I know
I
he did well. I was rooting for
fucked
Brendan
up.
the
And
whole
he,
way.
and he
though.
sang, and he
Fucked
sang his own
up.
music.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucked up.
if you think about the comparison,
So I fucked up.
What'd you do?
Oppenheimer.
Because it won. I think that was last year's. Or
Best
this
picture,
year. Or
best
no,
cinematography.
2024's.
Right.
It won Best Picture.
best cinematography,
Best Directing, which
actor.
is Christopher Nolan's first Academy Award, everybody. His first Academy Award. Did win Best Actor in Supporting Role, Robert Downey. I mean, this movie
I still
swept
need to
across
watch
the
it.
boards.
Yeah.
I forgot it
I need
swept
to watch
across
it
the
still.
boards.
Yeah, it won like 11 Academy Awards.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah. I was looking right at it. I'm sorry.
Where's your line, Dalton?
You blew it.
You know what was so funny
I
about
was going
that
to
is
record it in case you forget the cue. And
we tried to go see that in theaters.
Oh, yeah, that's a
and
funny story.
we got screwed over about halfway through, right after he got the shit scared out of him.
Yeah. I
Because
think just after a
the
really
bomb
good
effect.
sexy
Yeah,
scene,
the
too.
bomb
The
goes
first
off, and he
sexy
goes-
scene. We missed the second
Yeah.
sexy scene.
So
Damn
he
it.
goes, I guess there's no, boo, and then boo, and he about falls out of his
No,
chair.
I
and he
said that must have been an editing chore.
and he goes, he looks at me and goes, "Dude, I about shit my pants."
Dude.
And then I get called into work because somebody decided not to show up.
And then when we went back to see it the second time, and then there was the second sex scene, nudity scene, and everything, I said, "Damn, dude!" I said, "We missed this." But now I own it. And when I owned it, bought the 4K, it came with 2 digital copies. I opened it, and both 2 copies came out, and I said, "Hey, do you want a digital copy, TJ?" I said, "You took me to see it."
Yeah, he goes, dude, I got something for you.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up? I was walking to Farm Fresh at this point. I remember this vividly. And he goes, dude, check this. And
I've never seen it. I've sent him both codes. I said, "Which one do you want?"
And he goes, I've never had this happen before.
Honestly, I should have took the code before I sent them both, because knowing him, he would have used one on one device and one on another one, or gave it to someone else.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, I paid you back for Jingle All
have
the Way.
not yet.
I bought you the socks. We're all
You
square.
got me.
No,
You owe me the
those
digital
socks
copy.
were a quarter.
Actually, I did buy the digital copy this last Christmas on sale for $5.
Dude.
So you owe him
Yeah.
$5.
So what was great about it was
Stole my damn copy.
So
I just wanted to see if it would
What
work.
other one did he
So-
steal? He stole
No,
another one too.
that was it.
No, there was another one you took.
No, I swear.
It was in my Nightmare Before Christmas.
Was the Hocus Pocus?
Yeah,
oh no, you
Hocus
asked for it.
Pocus.
I think you
Yeah,
Yeah,
asked
you
for
stole
it.
my Hocus
That's,
Pocus.
I forgot about that. So I'll have to give you the because I got it. I've got a digital copy of it that I can give you
Oh my god.
because I bought that.
Bitch.
But no. So what was funny is
Little thief.
so I forgot all about that one.
I didn't.
Obviously,
So,
this girl has not forgot about the damn Snickers or
Milky
Milky
Way.
Way that I ate
It was
a long
a
time
caramel
ago
Milky Way.
because she left it on the nightstand and it was sitting there for days, maybe a week. And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna eat
days.
this bad boy because I'll buy her another one. I'll just buy her another one, right? It's not the only damn Milky Way in the
Oh
world."
no.
So Dalton.
And he ate it.
So
I ate it. My bad.
I'm at Goodwill
My mistake.
in Granite, and I find these socks. Well, about the time I find these stupid ass socks, I'm getting ready to text them to him, making a joke. I see Sarah and her mom, and I run up and I'm like, Sarah. She goes, holy
shit out
fuck,
of her.
dude.
Yeah.
She jumped.
No, he just immediately goes into conversation. He does not even give me a chance to react that he's there.
And then I turn around and I'm getting a big old hug.
And Sarah's mom is laughing because she goes, holy shit, dude, where'd you come from?
Right?
I was just like,
Hey, is there any movie right now before the Oscars, any performance or any movie that stands out to anybody that you would like to see get the Oscar?
Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, you mean what? Like what's
100%.
nominated like now?
Wesley Snipes coming out
Yeah.
as Blade. And I'm sorry if that's a spoiler. It's been out for a very long time. That's your fault.
Deadpool and Wolverine, by the way, got completely swiped.
Yeah.
It did not get nothing. Not even visual effects. Nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
I
believe it.
Nothing. Not even sound design. Not even one single nomination
that
for
is
anything.
crazy.
Jeez.
Well, the thing is, I was telling her, so I wonder if it's a thing against them because they were petitioning for Deadpool Wolverine to be respected, like just to be like at least nominated for something.
Yeah.
And then they just
Acknowledged.
completely acknowledged nothing.
Is it nominated for Best Picture?
No.
No,
nothing.
it's been snubbed.
No nominations, bro.
It's
No,
been snubbed.
No, none. I just know.
You know
No.
what had the best soundtrack,
Yeah.
the best
None.
Wait a
editing, the
minute,
best
it
editing?
has to be nominated for
It
special
has
effects.
been
No.
snubbed.
And it's,
Special
and
effects?
it's one of Marvel's
Snubbed.
best films
Snubbed.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snubbed.
Makeup?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
Even though literally that's the first time we got to see Wolverine's costume.
Yeah. Not even
Nothing.
costume design.
Nothing.
It's beautiful.
Nothing.
The costume is
That's
beautiful.
just wrong.
I
So in my
definitely
book, it
wanna-
is the winner of all awards.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Timothy take actor and leading role for.
Did you see that?
I have not seen it.
I
but
have seen
just
a
the trailer
complete-
alone. I'm like, damn, that kid's got it in the bag.
And I've never been what you'd call a big Bob Dylan fan because half the time I don't understand what he's saying. I knew the movie was great when I had to look for the subtitles to see what he was saying.
I can't wait to watch it.
But some of his songs were great, like "Blowing the Wind." I mean, I do love a lot of his songs, but then as he got later, it was like, what?
Yeah.
I gotta look up what my favorite
But he
Bob
was
Dylan
songs
so
are.
perfect in that
Stallone.
part. He was excellent. So I want to see Timothy Chalamet. I want to see him
Yeah.
get Best Actor.
Do you
for
guys
that
know
movie.
that the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, has been nominated for playing Donald Trump in The Apprentice?
What?
Yes, that's right.
Huh?
I don't
Sebastian
know.
Stan was nominated for actor and leading role for The Apprentice. He played Donald Trump.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a movie called The Apprentice about Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Is that what
and-
the movie's about?
Yeah, and Sebastian Stan
I heard
plays
the
Donald
name.
Trump.
Did not know.
The Winter Soldier.
Wow.
The clips I've seen, he does pretty
Now,
good. That's pretty good.
As far as the Academy Awards,
Timothy Chalamet though was
No,
he's
I'm
right
rooting for
on it.
him. I haven't seen
as
him.
far
I'm
as the
rooting for him.
Academy Awards next year, I want to see Mark Wahlberg win for
Best hairstyle?
Flight
Best
Risk
For being
Flight Risk.
beautiful.
because seeing that trailer alone,
It won't even get a nomination probably for
And
the
I'm
type
like-
of movie it is.
and I'm like, dude, he's playing a villain. I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Actor and
He's
supporting
played
role.
villains before.
Not,
Fear? Have you never
Yeah.
seen Fear?
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I'll give you that one, but I'm talking because what he's mostly known for.
Action.
So it's so interesting to see him do, because like I loved him in Daddy's Home 1 and 2. Like he was hysterical in those.
Thor Brothers is
Yes.
my
It's
all-time.
very good.
See, this
All
is that
time.
kind of weather where Bobby whooped. I can't remember his name.
Victor Sweet.
Thank you.
We're winding
You're
down, our last 10-minute warning, guys. Just real quick. We're like
Yep.
10-minute warning on the podcast. Actor and supporting role. I definitely am rooting for Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain because I think he's a great actor.
Did you see that
And he
movie?
directed it too. I have not seen it, but I'm
See,
rooting
the
for him.
movie just didn't even interest me. I saw
Really?
the show. I was like, yeah.
He's like,
I had no desire to even
he
see
didn't
the
waste
thing.
one of
for,
his 12 free movies a month to
Rooting for
watch.
Demi, an actress in a leading role. She's up against Cynthia from Wicked, Carla from Amelia Perez, Mickey Madsen, who was one of the bad guy Ghostfaces in Scream 5, the girl, and Honora, Demi Moore for Substance, and Fernanda Torres, and I'm Still Here. Actress and
You
supporting
damn
role,
well know that
Monica for
Wicked's gonna
Complete
win that.
Unknown, Ariana
Yeah.
in Wicked, Felicity Brutalis, Isabella Conclave, and Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez. I'm going for her just because she's awesome. Animated feature film, Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, or The Wild Robot.
Wild Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Wild Robot.
I haven't
I
seen
say
it yet.
Inside Out
It
2 because
is-
that's the only one I saw.
It is one of my very
That's,
favorite animated movies
good.
of all time. I absolutely
The Wild
love
Robot's
that movie.
on Peacock.
Fun fact, The Wild Robot got a big boost in box office because of Terrifier 3. Because all the kiddies were buying tickets for that so they could sneak into Terrifier 3.
Oh, shit.
But at least they weren't buying Terrifier tickets.
Allegedly.
But they were still watching them. Whatever.
That's crazy though.
Have you
Hugga,
seen... Have you...
Sorry.
Oh, you said you haven't had Netflix. Whenever you get Netflix, watch Nimona.
Nimona?
Nimona. Shut up, TJ. It is an animation. It is so unique.
Is it about Moana with a pneumonia?
No, it is
Wanda with
about...
the mummy?
No, it's about Mona Lisa with pneumonia.
It's a futuristic Camelot. I know it sounds weird. Trust me, Ryan actually really got into it the other night.
Yeah.
It's good.
It sounds like something I would like. I like.
Directing.
I'll pull up the trailer after the show.
Directing, because I haven't seen these, you got Sean Baker for Nora, Bradley Corbin for Brutalist, James Mangold for Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard for Amelia, and Coralie Farge, sorry if I'm mispronouncing anybody's name, for The Substance.
I'm sorry, but
I go for James Mangold just because he did Logan, and I love him, and because of Complete Unknown,
I've
I
never
want to see
heard of
it.
any of these
But
movies except
I
for
didn't
Substance.
get a chance to see any of those, but I definitely root for
I
that. Or
saw
Substance, since
Nora.
you said it was so good.
Annoying.
Really?
I don't know how I got nominated, except it's an artsy fartsy film, you know.
We're
Best
all about them
Picture.
artsy-fartsy films.
Best Picture, we got Nora, Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boy, Substance, or Wicked. It's
You know
sometimes
Wicked's
I haven't
gonna
I've barely
win.
seen it. Oh yeah, Wicked's gonna take it all around the board.
Yeah, it is.
You know it is.
Yeah. And that's just part one.
Yeah.
That's not even a complete. There's
Because
still
it's
a part two.
three
coming out.
three part.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think three. I think it's
But,
coming in 3 parts. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
This is just
Think
part
so.
one.
Wait a
But
minute. So
a group-
it's like Fast and Furious, huh? 10's going to be 3 parts.
Yeah. But a group that's, of course, that's got snubbed since 2023 is Angel Studios. They haven't nominated a single one of their films. Sound of Freedom got completely snubbed, not even mentioned at the Academy Award. Sound of Hope, Bonhoeffer, all these movies that were just around the corner. Brave the Dark obviously came out this year, so that's for next year, but you know they're not going to get nominated.
They need to
But
be
they
nominated.
deserve it.
Brave the Dark was
It was
fantastic.
a beautiful film from Angel
It
Studios.
deserves a
Check it out.
nomination.
Beautiful film.
And they just, like you
Dude,
said,
I know.
it's not
And even Homestead just came out in December. Like, nothing from any of their movies, but that's because Hollywood, they're like their own their own thing now, which is great. But Hollywood just has nothing to do with them. I mean, they completely ignored everything that they've put out and what they stand for and what they represent. But whatever. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through a quick list of every best picture since 1990. Kind of go up real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. We got 6 minutes left.
Chat about it real quick. But starting at 1990, you got Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
I won't be able to. It's just a list of who won, so you can't compare who was nominated against. Okay. Silence of the Lambs, 1990.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was like one of the first horror movies, right? To be nominated and win. Unforgiven, 92.
Yeah.
Schindler's List, 93. Forrest Gump, 94.
What was it?
Forrest Gump was 94.
Yeah.
Braveheart, 95.
Yeah.
English Patient, 96.
Yeah.
Titanic in 97.
Yeah.
Shakespeare in Love, 98.
That was
American
okay.
Beauty, 99.
What
And
Beauty?
American Beauty. Yeah. See, I feel like this is whenever like they start like kind of becoming hit and misses. Like it's like late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. Gladiator in 2000.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful movie.
Beautiful Mind in 2001. Chicago in 2002.
Yeah.
Return of the King 2003.
Yeah.
$1 Million Baby in 2004.
Yeah.
Crash in 05, which I thought was good, but there was some other deserving films that year.
What was that one?
Crash.
Oh, yeah.
Which let me take.
Crash was good. The
That,
TV series, not so much.
I said that was what, 2005?
Yeah.
Let me go to 2000s. I'm going to see what it was up against just real quick because I know that there were some other deserving ones that year. Did I say 2000 or did I say 2005? I said 2005.
Yeah.
It's unusual for that to get the Lord of the Rings movie. It's unusual that they got it too. So it was the third in a set of movies.
But you know what? That honestly was the best of the three. They're all so good. Don't get me wrong, but Return of the King is by far the
it's just
most superior film.
that it would even get nominated since it's part of a trilogy instead of a standalone movie.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It was.
And the fact that it was a
very strong
fantasy.
end.
Because fantasy type, usually they don't even get nods.
Return of the King is right up there with Return of the Jedi.
But yeah, so Best Picture, Crash, it was up against Brokeback
Return
Mountain.
of the Jedi
Damn
is
it.
the best Star Wars movie.
All right, so 2005, the 2006 for Crash that won that year. It was up against Munich, Good Night and Good Luck, Capote, and Brokeback Mountain, which I think Brokeback Mountain should have fucking won it, but probably because it was a gay theme, they're like, nope, ain't
Don't
doing
push
it.
agendas.
Yep, you can't push nothing.
Well, they did with Brokeback Mountain.
But anyway, Departed to 06. No Country for Old Men.
Departed was good.
07. Yeah, Departed was good. Dude, that movie surprised the hell out of me because it had such a star-studded cast, and like all of them were getting popped. And you never see an A-lister get killed in a freaking movie.
Mark
Ever.
Wahlberg, Jack
Except for,
Nicholson,
like, Sean Bean.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Was awesome.
It's like, damn.
Yeah. No, everybody was getting lit up in that movie. And then at the end, whenever who was it? Was it Mark Wahlberg who walked through the door, and then it was Matt Damon. Matt Damon. They killed him. Dude, that movie. Spoiler. Anyway, that movie's almost
30
years gonna be 20 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever saw it.
Dude,
my bad.
You would
But
love
they
it.
all die, so I'm done.
No, it's a great Jack Nicholson film.
It is. But yeah, No Country for Old Men in 07. Slumdog Millionaire in 08. Hurt Locker in 09.
Oh, Slumdog Millionaire was really good.
That was a
I didn't
good
think I would
movie.
like it, and
I didn't either.
loved it.
Yeah, no, I did too.
It caught me by surprise. I liked it so much.
King's Speech in 10. The Artist in 11. I was really surprised. The Artist. Remember that was that black and white movie where that was shot like the old, like in the 30s. Like it was a musical, no talking, it was no audio. It was just music.
I think I saw it, but obviously I didn't care a whole lot for it because I don't remember a lot about it.
But no, I was like, I mean, it was deserving of, because I mean, imagine the time that they spent putting into it. Because not only did they just shoot it in black and white, but they studied the art of how black and white captures color. So they were specifically dressed a certain way or certain, so they did it specifically for things to obviously not blend in together and stuff like that. So honestly, from a standpoint, like a technical standpoint,
I mean,
it was really well done.
It also won an award just like I did for, Halloween Unforgiven. Best dialogue.
Yep, best dialogue. You got the Argo in 2012.
That was good.
12 Years a Slave in 13. Birdman in 14.
That was good.
Spotlight in 15.
Don't know it.
Moonlight in 16. That was the year that they messed up Best Picture. Remember that? What was it that originally won?
They called the wrong name.
You better lay down and go to bed.
I heard him. what year was that?
I don't care what
Oh, was it
anybody
against
said.
La La Land? It was La La Land.
Beyonce had
They
the
said-
best song
That's
that
right,
year.
La La
They said the best picture goes to La La Land. The cast and crew went up on stage to celebrate and everything. And then they said, oh no, we made a mistake. And then they read, the actual best picture goes to Moonlight.
You do know why they did
Was
that,
it,
right?
was it that the other way around though?
No.
No, it was Moonlight.
Moonlight actually won
Yeah,
over
won,
La La
but-
Land?
yeah.
Do you know why
I'm
they did
shocked.
that?
I didn't care for
They were making fun of
Kanye.
Kanye with the whole Taylor Swift thing.
But I'm surprised that Moonlight won again because it dips into the gay homosexual theme again because it's about two men who love each other. So but I guess we were starting to get into that point in time where they're like, we better start.
Things are shifting.
Yeah, we better start including. You know what I mean? Nothing against it. Moonlight was a beautiful film, really great. I still prefer Brokeback Mountain, but Moonlight was also a really great film. Sarah's got something to say about 17, Shape of Water.
About who?
It was goofy.
Shape of
Shape of
Water?
Water.
That was,
it's about this
Guillermo
woman
del
that
Toro?
falls in love with
Yeah,
this
see,
fish
it
thing.
too. Let me look up what it
A
was
woman
against.
having sex with a gillman, a fish.
Gilman.
It was.
Like, wow, this is something.
It had potential to be something interesting, and it just wasn't.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, I love like the creatures from Black Lagoon. I love those kinds.
Sure.
But this was so weird.
It was goofy. It was goofy. I did not care for it.
That was just a weird movie.
Yeah.
And I like, like
He likes
Hey, we're down
like
for our
my-
last minute.
Yeah, no. Best Picture, Shape of Water. So we go over. You know how it is. Shape of Water was up against Call Me by Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out,
Dunkirk should have won.
Get Out.
All right.
Ryan.
No, the movie Get
Ryan.
Out.
Oh,
Ryan,
What?
you said call me by your name.
Oh, and Three Boards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. That one, Best Picture. That wasn't even that. It was nominated, but didn't win. Against Shape of
It
Water.
should
Everybody.
have. I think Three Billboards won Best Actress, didn't it?
No, it did. Yeah. Get Out was also Jordan Peele. He won for Best Original Screenplay that year.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a
really
very
one.
good movie.
I
That was
love
a very
Get Out.
good
it
one.
was.
I actually, when we first started talking, we were like maybe 2 days.
2 days in, tops.
And I was like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing today?" And like, "Oh no, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just on my way to see Get Out."
I hadn't even given you my phone number yet. We were still chatting through
I was chatting through OkCupid.
through OkCupid.
Okay, stupid.
Shut up.
And you know what? I spent years on that. And he got on there and was on there for like a month, and then he found me.
Yeah.
Lucky little bastard. I waited years, and he got
She's like,
literal just.
She's like, damn it. Now the retard finds me.
Green Book was 2018. I think that had Viggo Mortensen in it.
Green Book.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love Vigo. Fun fact for those of you who may not know, but Vigo actually broke his foot whenever he kicked the orc
Yep.
helmet.
Yeah.
That scream was real.
Yep, that was a completely real reaction. And he
Bro, that's
waited
pretty
until
much
the
it.
scene was over before he even said anything. Nobody knew he broke his foot. He waited until the scene was over.
And what was that in?
And
It
Lord
was
of the Rings.
in Lord of the Rings, whenever they're running to get the hobbits before they get to Isengard.
Right.
He kicks an orc helmet because they come across the pile of the dead that the Rohan soldiers had just killed. And he's mad, so he kicks one of the orc helmets, but he breaks his foot during that kick.
Because the damn thing weighed like 20
Yeah.
pounds.
And
And which one of the three was it?
I believe
Towers,
this
I
is
believe.
I think that's Two Towers. Yep.
No,
I wanna-
and he broke his foot. I thought that was in Return of the King.
No.
No,
It was Two
in
Towers.
Two Towers. Towards the beginning.
I have to watch the whole thing again. Anyway, I have to watch the whole trilogy again.
Yeah.
So
Whenever he
extended-
kicks, whenever they're tracking Merry and Pippin, and they come across the dead pile of orcs, and he kicks that helmet. That's
Because
he
you'll hear
actually
him
I
breaks
would
his
watch
foot.
for that. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
he
So-
actually
yeah.
breaks his foot.
So the director that's nominated this year for what was that movie you just did? Substance.
Substance, yeah.
He
Substance.
won in 2020 for Parasite.
Oh.
Nomadland was 2021. Coda was 2022. One of my favorite movies, Everything Everywhere All at Once, won 2023.
You love that movie.
I fucking love that movie.
Are you kidding?
You don't like Everything Everywhere All at
No,
Once?
everything all at once around the bush, over to Mary's house, and
All
around
the
the
way to
block.
Grandma's house we go.
It has
No.
one of the best
was
messages
crazy, but it was
ever.
good. I liked
Simply
it.
buried underneath all that fun chaos is just simply
The only
be
thing I liked
kind.
was the rock that was talking. There was a rock.
Be kind.
That
Be
was
kind.
it. Hey, I like the rock.
Be kind. Rewind.
Yeah.
Be kind,
Yeah.
rewind.
Be kind,
It had a
rewind.
great message. I love the whole movie because I mean, it's beautiful.
I
It's
saw
so
with a friend. He almost got up and walked out. Him
Dude,
and his daughter almost got got up and walked out. I was like, what the heck?
Well,
is
yeah,
going-
the daughter
and
probably
then-
walked out because
and
they
then
got
the-
sausage fingers and dildos flying
and then
around.
the rock came up. And then the
No,
rock,
for real. There's dildos. There's a
Well,
fight
like,
scene
what
with
kind of movie
dildos.
is he
There's a
watching?
fucking fight scene with dildos. There's a best picture winner with a fight scene of dildos. I'm telling you. I swear. I love it. It's so much fun
Dude.
because it's just so. I love it. I love the fucking movie. It's so
Be like-
out
be
there.
like, hey, what'd
it's
you
so
do
out
today?
there.
They'd be like, what'd you do? I did a fight scene
okay.
with dildos.
Dude,
Hey.
it's so well done.
Hey, what?
I love it. Everything all at
getting
once.
very
I'm
loud.
giving it some love. Oppenheimer
Ryan,
2024
Ryan.
this year.
Shut the
Either the Bob Dylan movie, I'll be there.
Complete Unknown.
Complete Unknown or Substance. I haven't seen either one, but I'm
Complete
going to.
Unknown was fantastic, and so was The Substance.
But you got me wanting to check
I like
it out
them
for
both.
sure.
But if I had to go with
They're
the
on
movie,
my
I'd say
to-watch
Complete
list.
Unknown, and I think Timothy Chalamet should get the Best Actor Oscar because he was phenomenal. He became Bob Dylan.
I definitely
Well,
think.
did you see him in Wonka?
I also think Arnold
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger was also
he
snubbed for
was
Maggie
very good.
and Predator.
Predator.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was snubbed for Maggie and Predator. I think he's fucking.
He
those are
should
two
have
of his
got
best
something
roles
for Maggie.
ever.
Maggie was so good.
But yeah, anyway, I mean, he was just. They need to do a freaking category for stunt people and action heroes, man.
They
Arnold
do.
Schwarzenegger definitely deserved an Academy Award at one point.
Did you know? Did you know
But
that?
stunt people definitely freaking deserve because they put their lives on.
Dude,
Stunt people die.
Did you know
Some
that
people
Jackie
fucking die.
Chan won his first Oscar like 2 years ago?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, I was like,
took
holy
forever.
crap!
Yeah, they were so behind. But anyway,
Yeah.
I haven't been really super interested in I haven't watched the Oscars live in a hot minute, probably since we first got together. It's been like 8 years. I just see the highlights, see who won. I stay up to date and I update the page every like 30
You
minutes.
called
see who
me
won.
last year,
But,
and you're like, "Did you see?" You're like, "Dude." I'm like, "Yes." I
was
already
on-
know that Will Smith smacked Chris
that
Rock.
wasn't last year, bro. That's been
That
like
was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years now, dude.
Same
It's
thing.
been a hot minute.
been a while.
It's been a hot minute now.
Hey.
That's past. That's old news,
Hey,
buddy.
just keep my names out. You know, my wife's. You know,
Wrapping it up
yeah, let's
again,
move
damn,
on.
dude. Anyway, but no, that was the only time that I was like, when I saw that news pop up, I said, Sarah, this just I can't believe I wasn't watching that. I would have loved to see it live. But anyway, I think that's been pretty fun. Anybody else got any final words, last minute thoughts, anything before we call it here in the podcast? Thank you all for watching.
and the
Let's call it.
Academy Award
For
the
best podcast host goes
wait,
to.
hold on. Since we are talking about awards, technically speaking, you know, we did win an award last year for,
Yeah, for
top.
We're in the number one top 3 years.
Yeah,
3
we're
people
the
in the
number
world.
one
We're number one
podcast for
podcast
3 or
top
less
3 people.
viewers.
Woo!
Yeah,
I think best host goes to Ryan.
You know
Gregory.
who you are.
Best co-host, I can't decide, so it goes to all of y'all.
You
Best
know-
special guest, gotta go to Bill because he was our also number one.
Lay
And he's
down.
been here. How many times have you? We lost count now. This guy's been like 8 times, 9
the-
times you've been on this
the
podcast.
Academy
Hey,
Award.
I'm getting summoned.
Well, the
so
Academy-
I'm gonna dip out.
The Academy
Sarah's
Award
out.
for the greatest
gotta go.
interruption in the podcast history goes to Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah's out.
But no, Ryan.
Final
you know,
thoughts, positive thoughts.
I thought Ryan.
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, be gentle.
Rewind and rewind.
I won't be
No,
but he's a little turd.
Ryan, I think deserves a little bit of acknowledgement here. He
yeah, Mike.
he got a comment today that his vlog channel should be viewed more.
Yeah, somebody said, hey, why don't your vlog channel? Hey, why don't your vlog channel got more?
Lay down, I'm coming.
I don't know why I'm switching whenever
Well,
I'm
if you do
literally at the
everything
end here. Literally at the end here, but thank you all so much for watching and joining us on tonight's podcast. It's been real.
Episode
It's been fun.
37.
37? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we're almost in the 40s. We're almost halfway.
Shut
to
up!
100.
I
Bye,
know I'm
Sarah.
almost 40. Asshole.
Bye.
Bye. Look up
She's about to
Nimona
bump.
and watch it.
Hey, is this still
It's really
filming?
good.
Okay.
Is it still filming, baby? Hey, is it still,
She's like, I don't
it's
know.
still on?
She's like, I don't care.
Yes.
Ryan finally got the batteries right. Yay!
If this was an Academy Award, speeches right now, I definitely would have gone over and they would have been playing the music by now. Okay, that's our time. Thank you so much for my mom and dad and everybody and my friends and family and my co-hosts and everybody. Thank you so much. And it sounds like they're telling me I gotta go. I only have much time. So yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, if you're watching,
Yeah.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah, well, we love you guys. Thank you so much. They're telling us we gotta go.
Call me.
Dropping stuff. Good night. Thanks for watching and listening. Check us out on Spotify and Rumble and Facebook and other places. Maybe OnlyFans one day. I don't know.
You dropped your phone.